When creating a game, don't be lazy about it, especially if you want to make it into a business, because it will show. And quite honestly, your clients, they'll try it once or twice, and most likely you might not get a return back. So by making it exciting is just the best, way to do it. And the key thing I want you to understand is this, is I want you to really think out the game in regards to what it is that you want to create. You want to make it into a side gig. I'm telling you, being in the game business in general is a very, very exciting type of industry to be in. And people play games all the time. So there is a complete market out there. I want you to go maybe into a Barnes and Noble or something like that, or go to Amazon and kind of pick out a book that talks about games. Like the most famous one is a book called The Games Bible, which is a booklet. It's about that thick. It has just so many different types of game ideas that are mostly in a live environment. So in that regard, you can implement those types of games or a series of those games into your game company. Now, the key thing I want you to know is by, making it kind of lazy. And what do I mean by lazy? If you don't put that much thought into it, your, game business is going to end quicker than it started. And the key thing is that a lot of people might go on to, Pinterest or, Etsy or things of that nature, and they'll go onto it and get what they assume is a great game idea, hence a scavenger hunt. But the key thing is that they'll get a printout digital copy of it, and it's like whatever, find me 50 different items and check them off and etc. Very lazy. And guess what? If you think about doing that as a business, I'm going to tell you right now, watch my video in regards to starting a business as far as a game business on Etsy, and you'll understand what I mean by that. And just to kind of give you a teaser, what I mean by that is that in the form of AI is going to beat that digital product industry really, really quick. And the reason why I say that is just simply someone, once they familiarize themselves with AI, and trust me, there's a big percentage that does not, but that will become household name type of thing, just everyday, part of life, as smartphones are and social media is, where people can utilize ChatGPT or Google Gemini or other forms of AI to get their answers, to get the production of what it is that they were bought from an Etsy or a Pinterest or whatever, and they can do it for free. So if you're thinking about creating a game business by utilizing ideas from Etsy and Pinterest, that is not the way to go. What you want to do is I want you to study a little bit more social in the factor of look at, just type in on a search on Insta or TikTok, depending on how long that's going to be around, and put party games and see what it spits out at you. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, there's going to be a bunch of different things. So if you want to start an obstacle course game business for team building or things of that nature, or birthday parties, take several of those types of game ideas, implement that into one big game, make it your own backyard Olympics type of scenario. I mean, there's just so many ways of taking, studying games and taking a little bit out of each one of them and really cascading them into your own type of business. And that right there will quite honestly bring a little bit of repeat business. Word of mouth will come out rather quickly. That good old rule of 500 will apply much quicker nowadays with social and getting the word out, as opposed to back in my day when the rule of 500 was a little bit more slower, being that there was no social media and really that much of an internet type of way of spreading the word. So by doing it that way, by studying actual video, because a lot of people post videos out there in regards to games that they do at home with their family and friends, game nights, all that type of stuff, just make it into your own and then have fun with it. And like I said in a previous video, is by having fun with your game creation, it's going to be contagious. It's going to apply that, that type of energy to your players, and they're going to refer you in regards to maybe even come back for another stab. We've been doing games forever, and when we do our scavenger hunts, we have a lot of repeat business. And what I always love is we give out medals to our winners. They change year after year, but repeat business types of individuals will come back with their previous medals, which I love that because I love competition and I love that people are taking another stab to add to that collection, or their friends are trying to beat, that former champ. So again, be creative. There's so many creative tools out there. Utilize them. That's what they're there for. Good luck with it. And as I always say, let's play. But as we always say in YouTube world, subscribe, like, comment. And again, if you want to learn more about scavenger hunts or other types of game ideas, tips, tricks, hit one of the boxes up and around. And it's there for you for your own education. Thanks so much, guys, and keep on learning. Take care.